Okay, welcome everyone. This is the Pod Management and VOLTHA FCAPS Brigade call for March 30th of 2020. This meeting is recorded. It is a public meeting. The recording will be made available. So we have nothing major on the agenda here, other than to mention that the code freeze and branch has occurred in master. So we do have a separate branch now for the release, and bug fixes should occur to both the master branch and to the release branch. Um, is there anything else to say about the release process, David, that people should be made aware of? Or have I pretty much captured it? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Scott.
Okay, great. Well, I'll take it that there is nothing else to say about the release process. Um, so anyway, development can continue in master at this point. So let's get started with our statuses. I don't know if we have Devmalia here. So we'll move on to Dinesh. Would you like to give your status, Dinesh?
Yeah, I was working on 936 and then I made all the changes, and last week I realized that Ken has done other changes for which I need to rewrite some functions, which I did, but I'm not sure about uh, the some of the things. So I sent a message to Ken, but I will start testing from today.
Okay, yeah, it's the async changes you're talking about. Yeah, as we've talked, I had to do those with some of my patches as well. It does take a little bit to get used to the new workflow, but it looked like you were well on your way to picking it up. So, do you have an updated patch that you believe is correct at this point that I should take a look at?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, yeah, I will plan on taking a look at that.
Yeah, and I will check with Ken today again if he has time to look at it.
Sure, yeah, well, I'll make a point of looking at it myself as well. But yeah, I would hope you get a hold of Ken today. He was quite helpful with me when I had to update my patch to work with the async.
Yeah, you had a lot more changes though.
Yeah, yeah. Um, anything else to report, Dinesh, or any other concerns?
No.
Okay, good. So we should think we could get this feature wrapped up this week, assuming we get timely reviews and advice on that async related change.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I want to wrap up it this week.
yeah. I'm just making a note. And then what will be the next thing you'll plan on working on once we do get that wrapped up?
I think you have assigned bunch of Jiras to me.
Yeah, I think I had handed you all the ones that gosh, I'm blocked on the name. The previous Delete, yes, that Delete was working on. So yeah, there were some things there related to skewing of intervals and enabling, disabling of performance metrics and stuff like that. So yeah, it would be good. It would be good to tackle that stuff
Yeah.
at some point, I think.
Yeah, I'll take a look at those depending on what is the priority.
Yeah. If you need any help, let me know, and we can, I can discuss priorities with others if we need help picking something. But I'm
Sure.
hoping we have your list populated with enough things that we can find something good there.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dinesh. Next up would be Divya. Yes, we have Divya here.
Yeah, hi, Scott. So last week I worked upon 3 JIRAs and I have submitted the patch for those JIRAs, and 2 got merged and 1 was having some merge conflict. Today morning I submitted the patch set for that also. And apart from that, one more JIRA. I have submitted today. So the plan is for this week is me and Girish are planning to start analyzing the rest of our logging framework epic stories. So we are planning to start analysis this week. So I have taken up 901 and 903 on my name right now.
That was which number you said you'd taken up?
901.
901. SIBA 901 or VOL 901?
No, Volta only.
There we go. Yeah, so view all Volta components from a single stream. And the other one was 903.
Yeah.
Yeah, so single stream, that'll be interesting to you. Do you have thoughts on how you're going to go about
We
doing
just
that?
started analyzing. Maybe I'll come up with something by next week.
Yeah, it's interesting. The QA people did integrate all of the container logs together in Jenkins. So I
Okay.
don't know if you've done that, but you've seen where we have huge tens of megabytes container logs over there. So that was one way to approach it. I assume you would approach this through VoltCuddle in some way to have it. Well, no, you don't really use VoltCuddle to view logs. You only use it to configure them. Yeah, you guys look into this, come up with an idea for how you would approach this from an operational perspective. Yeah, and we'll see what you come up with, because I think that'll be an interesting
Yeah, that is
one.
what we are planning to.
Yeah, another thing we had talked about a while ago was using Elasticsearch to do that. So there were various things that could open source things that could look at the container logs, extract the container logs on the fly, and push that to Logstash or push it to Kafka. So that's another potential approach. There would be to get all of the logs into some kind of a log storage component that you could then query later. And you could view the whole stream, or you could query parts of it, or filter just what you want.
Yeah, correct.
That might be the way you want to go with that. And if you do decide to look that direction, I can point you to the component that I was looking at before that was believed would extract the container logs and push them to
ELK or
Elasticsearch.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one here, key identification timestamp data. So this should be, yeah, this here sounds like maybe it's a story about including proper identification information throughout the logging system. So a lot of messages will print out a tidbit of information, but it's not really, doesn't really relate all the way back to the serial number. And
Yeah, right now it is not differentiated between the whether means for the operator or a developer, everybody can see the logs.
Yeah, so this one here, it sounds like you have a handle on what the goal is on this one too. It may just be a lot of running around in the code and trying to propagate that information through the various log messages. But on that one too, just let us know what you think on it. And these are both great stories to tackle. I think these are both good ones.
Yeah, sure. We'll come to you anyway.
Okay, great. Yeah, and again, thank you guys for all of the work you've done on logging so far. I can really see that that feature has developed out well.
Thank you.
Anything else to report, Divya?
No, Scott, that's it.
Okay, next up would be Rohan. Do you have anything you would like to report, Rohan?
Yeah, hi Scott. Last week I submitted VOL 2311 for Gerrit review. So I've got some comments from you and Matt also. So what has happened is actually Matt has submitted one patch last week, and now the client which etcd client which is using is the trusted etcd store. So earlier we were using that config backend which was directly calling the etcd3. So now now that is changed, so I have to change that part. So I was working on that today. Probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'll submit the updated patch for that.
Okay, great. And then you think this will deliver logging for the Open ONU adapter presumably this week?
Yeah, yes, sure.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's nice to see that that last troublesome piece come together. So yeah, if you need any, if you need any help facilitating reviews, just let me know, and I can try to look at them myself and pull in others.
Yeah, sure, Scott.
Any other status, Rohan?
No, there's nothing much for now.
Okay, well, thanks for that update. Yeah, the only person we didn't talk to was Devmalia. Let me just see what Devmalia was working on. He was still working on some alarms. I think there was a patch from Jason that needed to be looked at. Yeah, so we will keep on top with what Jason and Devmalia. I'll make sure to touch base with both of them during the week. Okay, well, I think that's everyone we expected to get status from. Anyone else on the call? Is there anything you would like to discuss?
Yeah, again, I was having audio problems early on, so I couldn't answer you back. Sorry about that, Scott.
Okay, no problem, David.
Just remember, if we have 2 branches now, so cherry picking's going to start happening. So as you submit patches, please submit their cherry picks too.
Yeah, but you would expect that to be for bug fixes, not for feature.
For bug fixes, yes.
Yeah, so features, new features, we would like to only go into master. Whereas if you have a bug fix to a prior feature, make sure to cherry pick it to both.
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for noting that, David. Anything else from anyone? Okay, great. Let's keep in touch over the week, and we'll talk again next Monday. And we'll give you some time back and see you guys
Thanks,
later.
Scott.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Scott.